Good morning, friends, and welcome to another amazing episode of Get In, Get Fit series. As all of you know, we are super excited. This is, the last celebrations of the Get In, Get Fit series of 2021. And we are in the 74th series. Actually, you must have got the invite of saying that the session is 66. Absolutely right, because we run two parallel series of Get In, Get Fit and Pamper Yourself. And we have an amazing speaker today, Mrs. Malay Magal. And before I introduce her, Merry Christmas to each one of you who have joined in today. And super excited because we're going to hear a topic very close to my heart, correct? Being positive always. So it is on Positivity Plus, right? And I'm inviting all of you for the next week, that is Jan 1st, 2022, our Platinum Jubilee celebration. So don't miss out on this amazing celebrations, which we're going to have next Saturday at 10 a.m. sharp. And now back to today's episode, where I'm going to invite my very dear friend Malay Magal. So she's a psychologist and a counselor. She's also a behavioral and skill trainer, soft skill trainer. And she's also a communication coach. She's a founder and head of Vital Skill Square since 2018. She's a national topper with many publications to her credit. She's an author, a content curator, a writer, and a posh trainer. So super excited. And there I can see, Rhoda in a Christmas cap. So Merry Christmas. And so jolly to see all of you in this way. And over to you, Malay Magal. I'm going to pin you right away. Just give me a second.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Vidya,
I'm making you the host also. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to pin you also. Yes, over to you.
Yeah. Thank you, Vidya. That was a wonderful introduction. A very crisp and clear things you have put it across. Thanks for this delightful beginning of the day. Wish you all a very Merry Christmas. Hi, friends. Wish you all a very Merry Christmas. Yeah, I think you are all on mute. Sorry. Fine. I understand. So today's topic, Vidya, do I go on with English or can I be bilingual?
You can be bilingual.
Fine. Excellent. Thank you. So that this session is enjoyable. That is the core idea. Fine. Hi, friends. It's actually a delight to see people who are very concerned about your health and fitness, and that kind of people are here. So எல்லாரையும் இங்க இந்த ஃபோரம்ல சந்திக்கிறது எனக்கு ரொம்ப ரொம்ப மகிழ்ச்சியான விஷயம். Fitness அப்படின்னு வரும்போது it is not only about the physical fitness, it is also about the mental fitness. So இன்னைக்கு நான் பேச போற விஷயங்கள் வந்து more towards the mental fitness or the psychological fitness is what we are going to talk about. So before any further, you all know the topic of today is going to be Positivity Plus. So any idea what this plus could mean? Anybody is free to answer. In the plus என்னவா இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு நீங்க ஏதாவது ஒரு assumption வச்சிருப்பீங்க இல்லையா? So what this plus could
be? Emotional well-being and physical and the soul and the mind and the body and everything together should feel good, well-being, all in one, which Vidya is actually advocating for everybody. That's what she's working towards, no?
Yes.
So it's great that you're talking about it, because it's all in one. In a nutshell, all of it. Your mind, your body, your spirit, and everything has to be all in sync.
Yes, that's an excellent. Yes, that's an excellent answer. You have catered to almost very close to what it is. Any more responses?
As Rhoda truly said, we at Get In Get Fit, the entire thing is on 4 pillars. We say heart, body, mind, and soul. So when there is a unison of positivity in all of that, positivity not only in terms of thinking, but doing, speaking, acting, and everything together, all together put in, and that is when it does not say that you might not have negative moments or, real life situations, or when you face reality in different formats. But most important is that, you know, whatever the situation is, you always look at the brighter side and you rise up one more time. Be like a phoenix bird, so that, you know, nothing makes you, you know, stoppable, or you become unstoppable.
That's excellent. Thanks for Vidya for that add-on. It's actually icing on the cake right now. So I think it is not going to be much difficult to navigate through the topic. In fact, it is just going to be a brush through of whatever you are talking about, a little more in a different facet. So let me understand what positivity means to each one of you here. Just a one-liner will do. Can
positivity to me would be like, you know, looking forward to every situation in life, looking at the brighter side.
That's excellent. Thank you, Vidya. Can I have any other response, please? It can mean anything to you, because there is no right and wrong answer that all of us here know.
Be ready to meet whatever comes across your way in a manner that is the best possible in your mind or your framework.
Yeah, that's excellent.
Not look back, but try. See, everybody doesn't have the same capacity. But whatever you can do within your framework, you look forward and do the best you can in that situation.
Yeah, exactly. That's wonderful to hear from you. Anybody else, please? I think Ms. Vijayalakshmi is here. Ms. Kannan, Ms. Sudha, Mr. Kannan, Ms. Parvati. Any more responses? Okay, just cool. Fine. So now we are going to do a simulation exercise. So I want all of you to sit in a relaxed position. Just close your eyes for a couple of minutes from here. And I want you to just visualize whatever we are going to talk now. Are we ready? Yeah. So the situation here is, for a minute or two, you are all going to be a tribe. You are all going to be an inmate of a hilly area, or Malaival makkala neenga irukka poringa. So that is the situation. Just sit in a relaxed position. இப்போ நீங்க வந்து ஒரு மலைவாழ் மக்களா இருக்கீங்க. நீலகிரி மாவட்டத்துல நல்ல உச்சியில இருக்கிற ஒரு இடத்துல கடைசி ஊருக்கு முன்னாடி ஊரை சார்ந்தவங்க நீங்க. உங்களுடைய வேலை அங்க என்ன அப்படின்னா, தினசரி உற்பத்தி ஆகிற பொருட்களை கொண்டு போய், காய்கறி, பழம் இதெல்லாம் கொண்டு போய் கீழே உள்ள ஊர்ல வித்துட்டு வந்தாதான் உங்களுக்கு டெய்லி அந்த சாப்பாட்டுக்கு செலவுக்கு உண்டான விஷயங்கள் எல்லாமே கிடைக்கும். அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு லைஃப் ஸ்டைல்ல இருக்கவங்க. நாளைக்கு உங்க குழந்தையோட பிறந்த நாள். அதனால உங்க குழந்தை ஓடி வந்து ரொம்ப ஆசையா, இன்னைக்கு எனக்காக என்னம்மா வாங்கிட்டு வருவ, என்னப்பா வாங்கிட்டு வருவீங்க அப்படின்னு சொல்லி கேக்குது. அப்ப நீங்க என்ன சொல்றீங்க? இப்பதான் எல்லாத்தையும் நான் கொண்டு போய் விக்கிறதுக்கு போறேன் கண்ணு. வித்துட்டு இதெல்லாம் வித்த உடனே நிறைய காசு வரும் அம்மாக்கு இல்ல அப்பாக்கு. அதை வச்சு நான் உனக்கு என்னென்ன வேணுமோ வாங்கிட்டு வரேன், உனக்கு என்ன வேணும்னு எனக்கு சொல்லு அப்படின்னு சொல்றீங்க. குழந்தையும் ஒரு சின்ன லிஸ்ட் கொடுக்குது. அந்த லிஸ்ட்டை வாங்கி வச்சுக்கிட்டு அன்னைக்கு விளைய வச்ச அந்த கேரட்டு, கிழங்கு எல்லாத்தையும் எடுத்துட்டு நீங்க வந்து கீழே இருக்கிற ஊர்ல போய் வித்துட்டு, பஜார்ல போய் வித்துட்டு வர்றதுக்கு கிளம்பிட்டீங்க. மார்க்கெட்ல உங்க ஊருக்கு வர்றது ஒரே ஒரு சிங்கிள் பஸ் தான். காலையில மார்னிங் ஒரு சிங்கிள் வரும். அதோட நீங்க கீழே ஊருக்கு போனீங்கன்னா நைட்டுன்னு ஒரு சிங்கிள் உங்களை திருப்பி ரிட்டர்ன் கொண்டு வந்து விடும். அந்த ஒரே ஒரு பஸ் தான் இருக்கு உங்க ஊருக்கு. அந்த பஸ் வந்து காலையில 8 மணிக்கு உங்களுடைய பஸ் ஸ்டாப்க்கு வந்துடும். நீங்க கிளம்பி ரொம்ப ஆர்வமா விற்க வேண்டிய பொருட்கள் எல்லாம் எடுத்துட்டு அந்த பஸ் ஸ்டாப்ல போய் நின்றுட்டு இருக்கீங்க. உங்களை மாதிரியே நிறைய பேர் அங்க வந்து அவங்க கிட்ட விளைய வச்ச பொருட்களை விற்கிறதுக்காக வெயிட் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காங்க. நல்ல ஒரு கணிசமான ஒரு கூட்டம் இருக்கு அந்த பஸ் ஸ்டாப்ல. ரொம்ப நேரம் வெயிட் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கீங்க. 8 மணிக்கு நார்மலா பஸ் வரும். ஆனா இன்னைக்கு வந்து 8:10 அந்த பஸ் வரல. ஏகப்பட்ட கனம் வச்சிருக்கீங்க. உங்களால நிக்க முடியாம ரொம்ப கஷ்டப்பட்டு நின்றுட்டு இருக்கீங்க. பொறுத்து 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 பார்த்து 8:30 மணிக்கு அந்த பஸ் வர்றது உங்க கண்ணுக்கு தெரியுது தூரத்துல. ஆனா என்னன்னா, அந்த பஸ்ல ஏற்கனவே ஃபுல்லா கூட்டம் இருக்கு. மேல எல்லாம் உட்கார்ந்துருக்காங்க. அந்த அளவுக்கு கூட்டம் அந்த பஸ்ல. அடடா, இந்த பஸ்ல எப்படி நம்ம இன்னைக்கு ஏறி போய் கீழே எல்லாத்தையும் வித்துட்டு காசாக்கி நாளைக்கு குழந்தைக்கு தேவையானதை வாங்க போறோமோ அப்படின்னு ஒரு சின்ன வருத்தத்தோட நீங்க அங்க வெயிட் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கீங்க. அப்ப அந்த பஸ் கிட்ட வர 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 நிறைய புழுதி எல்லாம் கிளம்புது. சரி பஸ் நிக்க போகுதுன்னு சொல்லி எல்லாரும் ரெடி ஆகி அவங்கவுங்க பேக்கேஜ கையில தூக்கி வச்சு நின்னுட்டு இருக்கீங்க. ஆனா ஏற்கனவே ஃபுல்லா இருக்கிறதுனால அந்த பஸ் ஒரு செகண்ட் கூட நிக்காமையே அந்த பஸ் ஸ்டாப்பை தாண்டி போயிடுச்சு. எல்லாரும் அங்க புலம்பிட்டு இருக்காங்க, நீங்களும் சேர்ந்து புலம்புறீங்க. அடடா இப்படி இந்த பஸ் நிக்காம போயிடுச்சே, நான் எப்படி இப்ப வந்து சந்தைக்கு போவேன், எப்படி இதெல்லாம் வித்து காசாக்குவேன், என் குழந்தைய எப்படி நாளைக்கு சந்தோஷப்படுத்துவேன் அப்படின்ற வேதனையில நீங்க இருக்கும்போது ஒரு நிமிஷம் இருக்கும், ஒரு 500 அடி தான் தாண்டி போயிருக்கும் அந்த பஸ். ஒரு பெரிய போல்டர், ஒரு பெரிய பாறை உருண்டு வந்து அந்த பஸ் மேல விழுந்து ஆக்சிடென்ட் ஆகி அந்த பஸ் கீழே போய் விழுந்துருது. ஏறக்குறைய ஏகப்பட்ட உயிர் சேதங்கள். சோ இப்போ இதை நீங்க பாத்துக்கிட்டு இருக்க நீங்க, உங்களுடைய எண்ண ஓட்டம் அங்க என்னவா இருக்கும்? உங்களுடைய மனசு உங்களுக்கு இந்த நேரத்துல என்ன சொல்லும்? ரிலாக்ஸ், நம்ம எல்லாம் கண்ணை திறந்துக்கலாம்.
My time hasn't come to go yet. God is with me. Things happen for the best.
Okay, my time hasn't come yet. God is with me. What is the third one you say?
Things happen for the best. You have to look at everything that things happen for the best.
Okay, things happen for the best. Okay, that is your mindset. Excellent. Thank you. Thanks for that reflection. Any other interpretation?
I always feel there is something called God's plan, on the same lines as was Rhoda said. There is always something called there's a God's plan, and we are mere puppets in this entire universe. He has already scripted our life. We are just playing our part. And there is somebody, or rather, I can see only maximum 180 degrees, but there's somebody above seeing a 360 degrees, which I am not aware of at this point of time. And that supreme power, which I believe is God, is watching over me and taking care of me. So, you know, even when I want things to happen my way, but there is always something called God's way of making it happen.
Thank you. Thanks, Vidya. Thanks for that wonderful response. Any other interpretations?
Yeah, நல்லதாச்சு நம்மள கடவுள் காப்பாத்திட்டாரு, நல்லதாச்சு நான் ஏறல அந்த வண்டியில. குழந்தையை பாத்துக்கிறதுக்கு யாரும் இருந்திருக்க மாட்டாங்க
அப்படின்னு நினைப்பீங்க. Okay, thank you. Thank you, sir. Any other response? Okay, fine. What if I say there could be a different thought pattern to this? What is another thought pattern that could be possible in this situation?
These aren't real frogs, are they? It's just a spell. Science.
Okay, fine. நம்ம இப்ப பேசின எல்லா விஷயங்களுமே நார்மல் ஒரு ஹியூமன் டெண்டன்சி அப்படின்னும் போது சராசரியா இருக்கிற எல்லாரும் யோசிக்கிற விஷயம் இதுதான். நல்ல வேளை நான் அந்த பஸ்ல ஏறல, இல்ல கடவுள் வந்து என் பக்கம் இருக்காரு, கடவுள் என்ன காப்பாத்திட்டாரு, நாளைக்கு என் குழந்தைக்கு வேணும்னால நான் இன்னைக்கு இருக்கேன். ஓகே, ஆல் தீஸ் ஆர் நார்மல் மைண்ட் செட். இப்ப நம்ம இந்த பாசிட்டிவிட்டி பிளஸ் அப்படிங்கறத நம்ம இங்க ஏன் சொல்றோம் அப்படின்னா, இந்த நார்மல் மைண்ட் செட் பேட்டர்ன் அப்படின்றத விட்டுட்டு வாட் டிஃபரண்ட் கேன் வி திங்க் டுவர்ட்ஸ் பாசிட்டிவிட்டி. இப்போ I'm not telling that this is wrong, but I would like to say whatever we spoke is called acceptance more than positivity. இது இப்படி நடந்திருக்கு, அதை நான் அக்செப்ட் பண்ணிக்கிறேன். அது எனக்கு நல்லதா மத்தவங்களுக்கு நல்லதா அப்படிங்கறத விட என்ன ஃபேக்சுவலா நடந்ததோ அதை நான் அக்செப்ட் பண்ணிக்கிறேன் அப்படின்னு தான் நம்ம எல்லாருமே சொல்லியிருக்கோம். இதுல ஏதாவது டிஃபரெண்ட் தாட் யாருக்காவது இருக்கா? இங்க இதுல நம்ம பாசிட்டிவா இதை எடுத்துக்கிட்டோமா, இதனோட பாசிட்டிவ் வெர்ஷன் என்ன அப்படிங்கறத நம்ம இப்ப பார்க்க போறோம்.
Actually, could have been worse. It could have been worse. The situation could have been worse.
Situation could have been worse. Do you call that a positive side?
I don't know. You wanted another way of thinking. So
okay. Actually Vidya told a wonderful point. Start பண்ணும்போது நெகட்டிவ் திங்ஸ் வந்து என் பக்கத்துல வரக்கூடாது அப்படின்ற கான்சியஸோ இல்ல நெகட்டிவே நடக்காது அப்படின்ற எக்ஸ்பெக்டேஷன் இல்லாம இருக்கிறதும் ஒரு விதமான பாசிட்டிவிட்டி தான். That is what I would like to anchor here. If our thought process is like this, அந்த பஸ் கண்டி இங்க இந்த பஸ் ஸ்டாப்ல ஒரு 1 minute நின்னுட்டு இருந்ததுன்னா நின்னு எல்லாரையும் போர்ட் பண்ணிட்டு கிளம்பி போறதுக்கு ஒரு 2-3 மினிட்ஸ் ஆயிருக்கும். அப்படி ஆயிருந்ததுன்னா அந்த போல்டரோடைய ஆக்சிடென்ட்ல இருந்து இந்த பஸ் கண்டிப்பா தப்பிச்சிருக்கும். Definitely we are not God. Definitely we cannot change the situation. But can we come a little apart, one step behind, and think somewhat in a different manner than every human being does? For which we need a regular exercise of our brain to trim our thoughts, to trim our thought behavior, the way we think, the way we perceive, everything has to change, which will happen over years of time and not in a single day. So is there anybody who's not with me in this thought? If we can think, have we ever thought of a situation like this? When something bad has happened, இப்போ நம்ம சொல்றோம் இல்லையா, God has a different plan, God has saved me, God is with me. அப்ப அந்த பஸ்ல போன அந்த 100 பேரோட God இல்லையா? Can we label that all those people who are there are not, God is not with them? இல்ல அவங்க எல்லாம் வந்து ஏதோ சின் பண்ணவங்க, இல்ல அவங்க வந்து ஒழுங்கா வர்ஷிப் பண்ணாதவங்க, அதனால God is not there with them னு நம்ம சொல்லிட முடியுமா?
That was God's plan for them.
That was God's plan for them, but God isn't that cruel also, right?
Nobody has his own plan for people.
Yeah, let us not investigate on what plans he has for others. What I am trying to make a different point here is, can we train our brain to perceive things in a different manner than that is usually conceived by everybody? So, idu nadana mudinjiruchu, definitely we cannot undo whatever has happened. But I can definitely undo the thought process or the way I see things, and in the way I look at things and I accept things. Definitely I can change. The situations cannot be undone, but the thought process can be undone. The thought process can be rewired. That is what I am talking about here. All situations are going to happen as per God's plan, as we already spoke about. But what do we see and what do we take from that? So this is that small fine tuning that we are looking forward to. Are you all with me? Can we do that? Can we go forward from that commitment from here?
Yes, we can.
Yes, thank you. Fine. So this is how we are going to get the first stumble block, or the first hurdle for positivity is understood in a different manner by most of the people. So we have to understand positivity in the right perspective in the first place, and that is why we shared this story. எல்லாரும் மாதிரியும் இல்லாம நான் நல்லா இருக்கேன், அது வரைக்கும் நான் கடவுளுக்கு நன்றி அப்படின்னு சொல்லாம, what is the other positive aspect that I can look at it in that particular incident, even if it is going to be worse. So that is the point we are working on here. Now, you all know that whatever senses we have, what we see, what we smell, hear, touch, and taste, all this together is going to influence your thought. And your thought is going to influence how you are going to express your feeling or express your behavior. So, if we see, all these are interlinked within themselves. So, நம்ம எப்படி ஒருத்த பார்க்கறோமோ அதை பொறுத்து தான் நம்மளுடைய thought process இருக்க போகுது. அது எப்படி இருக்கோ அதை பொறுத்து தான் நம்மளுடைய பிஹேவியர் இருக்க போகுது. That is why we have to correct the starting point. So இப்ப நம்ம பார்க்கிற விஷயங்கள், we are clutched into emotions. இப்ப நான் வந்து இதே கதையை வெறும் வெளியாளா நின்று ஒரு கதையா நம்ம சொல்லும் போது, நான் சொல்ற பாசிட்டிவ் ஆஸ்பெக்ட் யாரோ ஒருத்தருக்கு தோணி இருக்கிறதுக்கான வாய்ப்பு இருக்கு. ஆனா நம்ம சொல்லும் போது வந்து you are traveling in that bus அப்படின்னு சொல்லும் போது, we are more entangled with the emotion there. So you start thinking as yourself being as an escape of that, being a victim of that accident. You think of yourself, I am answerable to my son, I am there to take care of the family. So an emotional entanglement வரும்போது positivity அப்படிங்கிறது நம்மளுக்கு கொஞ்சம் unreachable-ஆன விஷயமா போயிடுது. So it is a willful exercise that we have to do to correct our own thoughts, so that we are going to correct our own behavior. And the first exercise that we can try for this is, the first one is language correction. I think all of you should have heard of NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, where every word that you talk to others, And every word that you talk to yourself is creating a lot of neurotransmitters in your body. And as a result, you are able to see effects in your body and your thought process. So இந்த மாதிரி விஷயங்களை நம்ம கான்சென்ட்ரேட் பண்ண ஆரம்பிச்சோம் அப்படின்னா your positivity training exercise of your thoughts and speech will start. So some examples I have given here. I'm sorry for I'm late அப்படின்னு சொல்றதுக்கு பதில் thanks for waiting for me அப்படின்னு சொல்றோம். So இந்த ரெண்டுத்துக்கும் என்ன வித்தியாசம்? அர்த்தம் பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஒண்ணுதான், பட் the kind of neurotransmitter you trigger when you say sorry is different. The kind of neurotransmitter you trigger when you say thanks is totally different. So you are going to trigger a lot of positive chemicals in your brain. So the first conscious exercise we can do is about seeing and understanding things in a different pattern that usually people do on a positive approach. The second thing is minding the language. Few more examples are given here. Don't get me wrong. Instead of that, you can say, hope you get me right. I am stressed. Usually my mood is better, which means today it is not better, but negative positive. Don't disturb me. I'll be delighted to meet you tomorrow, which means today I am not ready. Indirect. Sometimes in workspace environment, this may not be possible because you might be seen as a rude person or an indirect person in that case. So in some cases, we have to tailor this. But on a general note, at least to the family front and with the friends, we can start using this so that you are giving positivity as a subconscious exercise to your thought process always. And the next one, there are some natural positivity boosters around us. Any natural habitat like a park, a waterfall, a hill station, the temple, being with children below 6 years and being with elders above 60 years, all these are natural positivity boosters. So daily namlala இந்த இடத்துக்குலாம் போக முடியல, visit பண்ண முடியலனாலும், let us make it a point, at least in a frequent interval, we have to visit one of these places so that we are filled with positivity. And how this happens is, generally nammaloda environment la we will have positive ions and negative ions. In the positive ions ku per dhaan positive thavara adu namakku kudukiradhu ellame negative effect, whereas in the negative ions vandu namakku kudukiradhu ellame positive effect. So if you see these places, ஏன் வந்து உடம்பு சரியில்லைன்னா ஒரு ஹில் ஸ்டேஷனுக்கு போய் ரெஸ்ட் எடுங்கன்னு சொல்றாங்க, ஏன் வந்து எப்பவுமே சினிமால எல்லாம் பார்த்தோம்னா கூட உடனே ஹில் ஸ்டேஷனுக்கு போங்க, எங்கேயாவது ஒரு தனிமையான இடத்துக்கு போங்க, பாப்புலேஷன் இல்லாத இடத்துக்கு போங்க அப்படின்றத ஒரு டாக்டர்ஸ் அட்வைஸா காட்டுவாங்க. எதுக்காக அப்படின்னா, those places like waterfalls or hill stations, they are filled with negative ions. So இந்த negative ions நம்மளோட environmentல எந்த அளவுக்கு அதிகமா இருக்கோ அந்த அளவுக்கு நமக்கு வந்து பாசிட்டிவிட்டி அதிகமா இருக்கும். It is easy for you to be along with positivity if you are in such places. We hardly see people getting irritated in such places. ஒரு waterfalls போய் நான் irritedா இருந்தேன், இல்ல ஒரு hill station போய் நான் irritedா இருந்தேன். ஒரு கோயிலுக்கு போய் கூட எல்லாரும் அங்க என்ன வேண்டிக்குவாங்க அப்படின்னா, நான் நல்லா இருக்கணும், என் குடும்பம் நல்லா இருக்கணும் அப்படின்னு வேண்டிக்குவாங்க. எல்லாரும் நல்லா இருக்கணும்னு எல்லாரும் வேண்டிக்க மாட்டாங்க, பட் அட்லீஸ்ட் செல்ஃபிஷாவே இருந்தாலும் the strokes they are giving there is நல்லா இருக்கணும்ன்ற ஸ்ட்ரோக்ஸ் மட்டும் தான் கொடுக்குறாங்க. அவங்க வந்து கெட்டு போயிடணும், இவங்க நாசமா போயிடணும் அப்படின்னு நினைச்சு யாருமே எந்த கோயிலுக்கும் போறது கிடையாது. That is why temples are filled with positive energy. And children under 6 years, you know, their reasoning skills are very low, which means they are not materialistic in nature. They can hardly relate to anything that has a hidden agenda. So spending time with such children, and after 60, the evolution of a person starts. So all our stage irukkumbodhu. So all these are ways and means where you can keep your positivity abreast. Na positive ah irukano appdin na nenachena na mattu thaniya ad achieve pandrathu romba romba kashtam. So instead, if I take the help of all these natural things, I reach positivity much faster. It is easier for me. The exercise becomes easier and reachable with the help of all this. Are you all with me? Yes, thank you. And இதெல்லாம் இதுக்கு முன்னாடி நம்ம பார்த்தது எல்லாமே நேச்சுரலா நம்மளுக்கு கிடைக்கக்கூடிய பாசிட்டிவிட்டி பூஸ்டர்ஸ். அண்ட் தேர் ஆர் சம் வில்ஃபுல் பாசிட்டிவிட்டி பூஸ்டர்ஸ். ஸோ ஏன் எக்ஸசைஸ் பண்றவங்க வந்து எப்பவுமே ஒரு ஃப்ரெஷ்ஷா இருக்காங்க, எப்பவும் ஒரு பாசிட்டிவ் ஆட்டிடியூடோட இருக்காங்க அப்படிங்கிறதுக்கு நிறைய எக்ஸ்பிளனேஷன் ஐ திங்க் வித்யா வுட் ஹவ் ஷேர்ட் வித் யூ ஆல், because she is an expert in talking about neurotransmitters than what I am. She is multifold an expert. So this exercise, meditation, all these are triggering neurotransmitters that will be keeping our mind at அந்த ஸ்டேஜுக்கு நம்மள ரீச் பண்றதுக்கும் ஹாப்பினஸ் ஹார்மோன்ஸை கிரியேட் பண்றதுக்கும் ரொம்பவே யூஸ்ஃபுல்லா இருக்கிற விஷயம் இந்த எக்ஸசைஸ் அண்ட் மெடிடேஷன். And apart from that, even the foods we eat make a major contribution towards positivity. This could be sometimes hard to believe, but the fact is any easily digestible food and any natural food will be in line with positivity. So in the rendu vagayana food நம்ம எடுக்கும்போது automatically our positivity scope is higher. So இதெல்லாம் சாப்பிட்டா மட்டுமே எனக்கு பாசிட்டிவா நான் இருந்துருவேன் அப்படின்னா இல்ல. Definitely it is a willful exercise, but all these can be small catalysts that can help us to keep us positive. So you would have this coffee is one wonderful example. Actually, it is definitely injurious to health if we are going to consume it in a huge volume or quantity. I'm not talking about that. But you have had instances where when you feel tired, when you feel irritated, when you're feeling a little low, it acts as a mood stabilizer. Just at that moment, in a spur of moment, you can see that refreshing nature in yourself. So, அந்த மாதிரி விஷயங்களுக்கு தான் coffee வந்து it is going to be helpful. Otherwise, any other natural food which is steamed or which is fermented, that is full of probiotic, இந்த மாதிரி foods நம்ம எடுக்கும் போது the scope of positivity, the chances of you training your thoughts and mind towards positivity is easier. And the seeds and the nuts is part of it. You know, they are all reservoirs of high nutrition and energy. So just like their nature, the same goodness is going to be imparted to us if we are going to consume them. And நீங்க இந்த ஆல்டர்னேட் மெடிசன்ல பாத்தீங்கன்னா வாதம், பித்தம், கபம் அப்படின்னு 3 காம்பனன்ட் இருக்கதா சொல்லுவாங்க. சோ எப்பெல்லாம் வந்து நம்மளுக்கு அந்த வாதம் காம்பனன்ட் நம்ம கம்மியா எடுக்கிறோம் அப்படின்னா நம்மளுடைய பாசிட்டிவிட்டி ஹையரா இருக்கிறதுக்கான ஸ்கோப் அதிகம். சோ வாதம் இருக்கிற ஃபுட்ஸை அவாய்ட் பண்ணிடுறது பெட்டர். மோஸ்ட்லி தே சே சாத்விக் ஃபுட் கேன் பூஸ்ட் யுவர் பாசிட்டிவிட்டி. And what we should not do, this is you should not be surrounded by electronic items. As I said, they will be emitting continuously positive ions, which is actually negative to us. Pair mattum na adu positive thavara namakku kudukra impact ellame negative. So the more you are surrounded by electronic gadgets, definitely it is not okay to boost your positivity. Na vandu enna sutti phone, laptop, ipad da vechirpen ana na romba positive ana aalna, it will be like a contradiction. It is not possible. So definitely connecting with the nature is one of the important points, being away from all the gadgets. So and being away from negativity mongers. ஒரு சிலர் நீங்க எவ்வளவுதான் அவங்களுக்கு செஞ்சாலும் அவங்களால ஹாப்பியா இருக்கவே முடியாது. Come what may, give whatever you want, whatever they want, they cannot be happy. So even if it is going to be a relative, even if it is going to be a friend or a workspace person, yara irundhalum, we should know how to curtail the distance between them and you and maintain that distance so that their negativity is not sucking up your positivity that you have gotten after a lot of willful effort that you have made. So that is also very, very important. So with this, we come to the end of the session. Now, collaborating all this, once we have a new mindset, definitely we have much more new results that we have never imagined so far. The more we put in willful efforts, we will be able to see much more positive results, and we will become the demonstrable entities of positivity. So with this, I end this session, and you are open to ask for your queries in case any.
Thank you. Ask you, can I just say,
Yeah.
Isn't the world become more totally gadget oriented now? Everything is on gadget, I say. How can you communicate with anybody? You're sitting in your house, and if you don't have a phone or this or a computer or a phone, I mean, how do you communicate? Classes for children are gadget oriented now. That is very sad. So how do you keep away from it? I mean, if you don't use gadgets, you can't be in touch with anybody.
Yes, definitely. What you say is right, ma'am. I am not asking you to keep yourself away from gadgets, but we can definitely willfully take, say, 30 minutes in a day away from gadgets. That is definitely possible.
Absolutely. But what I'm saying is life has changed forever.
Yes.
It is very hard to, if you want to be in communication, you have to use something, because otherwise you can't communicate with anybody. You can make times and all that. See, people like us are older adults, different issue. But youngsters, they need to be on the ball all the time, on the move, in touch, and this thing. It's even studying has become, gadget oriented. I mean, it's great to hear what you're saying, but how practical is it is the question.
Definitely what you said is right. I don't deny with that, but there are a lot of life retreat programs now they are conducted. I think you should have heard of it, where you will go to a very natural habitat. You will be there for 7 days and you will be completely off the phone. So if you ask me, is it possible throughout the life? Is it possible throughout the year? Definitely it is not possible. But if you have to plan for that 7 days in the whole year, definitely it's possible. So that 7 days will give you enough and more scope to fill yourself with positivity. And after that, to just to keep it on the same level or keep it without being sinking, you need that half an hour time every day. Out of the 24 hours, if you can just afford 30 minutes every day, that's fine. You go on a vacation, you go and spend a couple of days in a hill station. So you just think of a situation where you went on a vacation last time. Even if you are the busiest person in the world, you prefer not to use your phone at least for the 24 or 48 hours. So that is a willful detox you are subjecting yourself to. On a regular basis, it is not possible, but definitely possible, say for 30 minutes to 1 hour. That is what we are expecting, because we have to go with the flow. We have to flow with the tide. It's not possible to say, no, I will be like a rishi. I will not touch all this and I will be separate is not the point of argument here. But how far you are willing to put that 30 minutes is what we are talking about.
Very true. But can I say something more?
Yes, please.
See, nowadays, younger people, they don't even have time to talk to each other. So, I mean, to shut shop and go and sit in some greenery and look at thing and not use your thing, and you have to be able to afford it. First of all, afford it economy-wise, afford it time-wise, and if you have kids and all that, they don't know whether they're coming or going. Where is the question of taking a break and sitting in some greenery and staring at the sea waves or something? It's far-fetched and difficult. But of course, I mean, it's a great idea of yours that that's the way to do it. But how practical is it is the question.
Again, it's a matter of subjectivity. Where there is a will, there is a way. So, ஒரு 50 yearsக்கு அப்புறமா வந்து நமக்கு ஒரு ailment வந்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் இப்படிதான் நீங்க இருக்கணும் அப்படின்னு டாக்டர் சொன்னதுக்கு அப்புறம் we are still able to do it, which we were not able to do even 1 month before that. So the priorities change. Time to time they change. So when are we giving that a priority is what matters, and it is totally subjective in nature. So I have seen in my training programs, I've seen youngsters who are ready to go in for a relaxation technique, a meditation session. ஒரு 100 பேர் இருக்காங்க அப்படின்னா 5 பேர் தான் ரெடியா இருப்பாங்க. பட் அதே வந்து ஒரு 40 to 50 years ஏஜ் குரூப்ல இருக்கிற crowd ஹேண்டில் பண்ணும்போது பாத்தீங்கன்னா half will be willing. அதுலயும் half willing இல்லாதவங்க இருந்துட்டு தான் இருக்காங்க. So 70 yearsல இதுக்கு willing இல்லாதவங்க இருந்துட்டு தான் இருப்பாங்க. So it's a totally subjective case. So we are here just to talk about these are the possibilities. Again, to take it, which one do I implement, which one do I leave out is totally subjective in nature according to the priority. As you said, affordability, everything matters. But நான் சொன்ன மாதிரி வெக்கேஷன் அப்படிங்கிறது ஒரு ஹில் ஸ்டேஷன்ல தான் இருக்கணும் அப்படின்னு கூட அவசியம் இல்லை. ஒரு சின்ன புல்வெளி இருக்கு நம்ம வீட்டு பக்கத்துல அப்படின்னா ஒரு பேர் ஃபுட்ல போயிட்டு அங்க ஒரு 1/2 மணி நேரம் நடந்தா கூட it is still going to help us. It is just being with the nature. That's it. நிறைய pollution இருக்கிற இடத்துல இருக்கும்போது நிறைய negative ions இருக்கும். That is why we say hill station where the population is relatively lesser. So if there is affordability, we can always make use of it. Otherwise, little things that are in the affordable and in terms of time and money, we can make use of it. Thank you. Thanks for your valuable insights.
So thank you so much, Malaimagal. I mean, it is,
My
as you
pleasure.
said, it is a very different kind of a thing, and detox is something which I personally believe. This is my personal belief. I used to always think, எங்கயாவது போனாதான் நம்மளுக்கு வந்து detox அப்படிங்கிறது. But that is not the way I would want my life to be. So as you said, 7 days a year, great. But if I can be like that even 1 hour a day, I think, that will pep up myself. And I think at Get In Get Fit, Rhoda brought in a lot of valuable points, and at Get In Get Fit, what I have seen is many of us fall into that category where we take time and we invest our time, or we self-care is something which I told you, we run 2 parallel series. This is 66 of Get In, and we have the rest of Pamper Yourself or self-care, where we have talks on how important it is to take care of ourselves. So it is not like one day going to a beauty parlor is going to make a difference. It's like every day, are you ready to pamper your feet or pamper your face or eyes, or do something for yourself to make yourself feel important? And I guess you brought that point very well today. And again, when you think about detox, 30 minutes or 1 hour, as Rhoda very clearly said, very difficult. I am a person who never liked all these gadgets, but today I think gadgets have become a very important or integral part of my everyday life. However, even in this time, I use the gadgets as a boon. When I listen to my music, when I listen to the songs I need, without being actually connected or seeing the gadgets, it's playing some music somewhere and I am somewhere else. So, but the music is still running in the house or, around me. So using the gadgets as a boon can also be one of the things. And greenery, eyes, they say, the colors of green and orange and yellow is very good for the eyes. That is why we get very happy when we go to the hill stations and see flowers of different colors. And so all these are just mood elevators, and it really brings in positivity. And similarly, when you said about the dry fruits, and so everybody's life is so beautiful, but it is up to us to understand how busy or how free we are. And each of us have only 24 hours. I guess that is so evident with our lives. But what we do in those 24 hours and how we make use of those 24 hours definitely is the crux. And I guess listening to your talk today on Positivity Plus, all I understood was there's a difference between accepting the situation and moving on. There is a difference in how you curate your positivity into your everyday life. And for that, curating these few nuggets which you gave in terms of eating right, sleeping right, lessening the gadgets around you, and definitely thinking about being away from your cell phone or any other gadget for a quantified amount of time on a daily basis. So all that will definitely make a difference. One thing which I did, I did this 13 years back, so I can definitely say what I did was I said no more TV inside the bedroom. So that was something which I said, and I said, well, let's bring it from there. Let the change begin from there. Because every household now has at least 2 TVs. One is in the hall or the the main room, and then the other one is in their private room. So that's mostly the bedrooms. So I said no more TV in the bedroom, and then I said let's keep our gadgets away. So all these small things definitely makes a difference. And towards life, when you look at life in a bigger, larger way, I think this definitely makes a difference. So yes, Ambika, you had something to say. We'd love to hear from you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for this wonderful. And Malemagal is the right person to opt this topic, positivity, because she is full of positivity. In spite of having lots of hurdles in life, little bit I know, but I know her. She's a very positive
Ambika,
person.
I'm glad to meet you here. I didn't know that you'll be here. Really, your voice is also very unique. I'm just thinking, is it the same Ambika? நினைச்சிட்டே இருக்கேன் நீங்க சொல்றீங்க.
Same தான் மழை மாதிரி பொழிஞ்சிட்டீங்க மலைமகள்னா. எனக்கு பாட்டு பாட்டும் போல தோணுச்சு. மழை மழை என் உலகத்தில் வருகின்ற முதல் மழை, அந்த மாதிரி இருந்தது உங்களுடைய ஸ்பீச். Very lovely to listen. நீங்க சொன்னீங்க அந்த கேட்ஜெட்ஸ் பாயிண்ட், அவங்க ரோடா மேம் சொன்ன மாதிரி அந்த கேட்ஜெட்ஸ் இருக்கிறதுனால தான் இப்போ நான் அவங்களை லிசன் பண்ண முடிஞ்சது. அப்ப அதுக்குள்ள பாசிட்டிவிட்டி இருக்கு. பட் அட் த சேம் டைம் விபாசனா மாதிரி சில மெடிடேஷன், சில டெக்னிக்ஸ் எல்லாம் நம்ம பண்ணோம்னா 10 days அந்த மாதிரி நீங்க சொன்னீங்க இல்லையா, சோ அது நம்மளே நாமே செல்ஃப் டிஸ்கவர் பண்றதுக்கு ரொம்ப யூஸ்ஃபுல்லா இருக்கும். It's really very valid point you have told, ma'am. I'm really very happy to see you, and thanks to Vidya ma'am for this session. Actually, you're the right person to talk the positivity. Vidya ma'am,
thank you, really, thanks. I'm humbled, Ambika.
மேம் இவங்க எங்க ப்ரொஃபஸரோட ரொம்ப பெட் மேம். டாட்டர்னு எல்லாரையும் டாட்டர் சொல்லுவாங்க ராஜ்குமார் சார், ஆனா இவங்க வந்து ரொம்ப பெட். டாட்டர்ஸ் நிறைய பேர் இருந்தாலும் ஒரு
everybody is equally special, yeah.
And she has got, உங்களுக்கே தெரியும், lots of degrees. அது வந்து அப்படியே ஒரு லிஸ்ட் போயிட்டே இருக்கும். And moreover, she only drafted one letter to our CM for like exclusive counsel for counselors and psychotherapists. We have drafted one letter, and it's all drafted by Malemagal only, ma'am. So this is a
thank you. Thanks for the mention, Ambika.
And they're seeing things in another prospective way. That's very important. And minding the language, the NLP concept is very important. Like we always speak in a sweet way, good way, and I can able to see from you and Vidya ma'am also. Always she is encouraging, she is motivating. See how the universe have connected this, Malemagal.
Yeah, definitely. I also see this as a link of the universe only.
Yeah, through this Fit and Fit group, no, I got it like, no, ma'am is really down to earth person, Vidya ma'am. She only included in this session. And through that, I got this meeting also. I'm really very much thankful to you and ma'am, Vidya ma'am, and the universe to bringing us together, the point, connectivity point, because we are all positive people. That is why we are all here. So it's really wonderful.
Definitely.
Thank you so much. I want to hear more.
Thank you, Ambika.
Thank you for those lovely words. And absolutely what she said is so right. God always manifests things. The law of attraction works so much in unison.
So much.
And birds of the same feather flock together, I guess. So, we have learned it again. But when you see it in reality, and when you see it really, perspiring in every breath of yours, you feel very well connected. And the whole idea of the Get In Get Fit series started during the pandemic. And the thing was, many of us understood that health and immunity became the buzzword. Nevertheless, we did not know how to start and where to start. And thanks to the gadgets like cell phone and laptop, and thanks to the concept of, this kind of meeting of Zoom, that I was able to, it just came as a mind thought. And that seed which I planted almost 75 weeks before has now turned out to be expert series of 75 weeks. That itself is a journey thought for. And celebrating our silver, our golden, and now our platinum jubilee celebrations, I feel again it's God's grace, that's all. And we never wanted,
in a special way. Sorry, in a special way, I am a little more privileged because this is the final culminating session of the series. So I feel even special today.
True.
Thanks for that.
And when you think about it in a very larger front, I never knew it's going to come so long, or this is going to happen like this. But I think it's all God's plan, because when I started, it was I said, let me just rope in few of my friends to speak what they are good at. And it was not only about body transformations. எப்டி இருந்தனா எப்டி ஆயிட்டேன். No, I wanted real life heroes, and each of you, I personally feel, are real life heroes. And I just want to bring out the best. Absolutely. And that's why I said it's heart, body, mind, and soul. If you don't have that, we will not be able to come. And definitely all of you are welcome for the next week's celebrations. It's going to be a grand celebrations. We are already making a lot of preparations going on, and I don't want to steal that excitement for the next week. But all of you do come, and we'll all have a gala time. And take care. Thank you so much, Malamigal, for being a part of our Getting Get Fit series. And
it's my immense pleasure too. In fact, it was quite challenging, to be very honest, because when you are there so closely knit with this group, இவங்க mostly எல்லாமே சொல்லிட்டு இருப்பாங்களே, நம்ம எததான் அப்ப சொல்றது. So I didn't want something like bookish, where the facts are being told. It was actually a challenge, because you are already there. I have to tell that, because whenever I think of neurotransmitters, it is Vidya that comes to the mind. And the madri or impact you have already created in me.
Sweet.
So I was also very careful in curating the content. And this is a topic like you can go for hours and days together. You can keep talking. Every small thing to big thing, you can connect with this. So it was like bringing that boilerplate to very few things was in fact a challenge.
So I think, whenever we have to condense and talk, it becomes a very concentrated formula.
What Miss Rhoda Rado, I'm sorry if I'm wrong, Rhoda, she was talking, yes, absolutely, she is right. But now the concept, it will take a whole day. So definitely it is not possible being away from the gadgets, but how do we make it possible is what we are going to see in this Positivity Plus.
Absolutely.
So
I mean,
well said. This with that,
well curated, well completed. It's in a nutshell. You have given everything in a capsule format. It is now for all of us.
So now we can just pick and choose whichever will be subjectively applicable to us. One size fits all is not possible. So we will just pick and choose from what we have spoken. That is one small ending that I want to give to this session.
Absolutely. Fantastic session as always. Thank you so much for being a part of us. Thank you, Ambika. Thank you, Rhoda. Thank you, Kannan sir, for all putting your inputs into this session to make it a more personalized kind of a session. So thank you so much, and Merry Christmas once again, and waiting to see you all on the other side of this year when we say Happy New Year on the 1st of Jan 2022, and waiting for the Platinum Jubilee celebrations with each one of you. So please do come next Saturday at 10 a.m. Thank you so much. Take care. Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.